This question says, sketch the logarithmic function, label 3 points on the graph, determine the domain and the equation of any vertical asymptotes. Our function is h of x equals log base 6 of x. So we're going to sketch the graph of this logarithmic function by plotting points. And I'm going to rewrite this logarithmic equation as y equals log base 6 of x. And I'm also going to rewrite this equation as an exponential equation. It's much easier to find the ordered pairs when they're written in exponential form versus logarithmic form. So to write this as an exponential, we would write it as 6 to the y equals x. This is using the definition of a logarithm. So now I'm going to make a chart, and this chart is going to have x and y values. Typically, we would choose values for x and find the values for y, but since I've rewritten this equation as 6 to the y equals x, I'm going to choose values for y and find the x. So let's use -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2 as my y's. I'll substitute them into the equation. That's 6 to the -2, 6 to the -1, 6 to the 0, 6 to the 1, and 6 to the 2. We can simplify these. 6 squared is 36. 6 to the first is 6. 6 to the 0 power is 1. 6 to the -1, the -1 in the exponent means reciprocal, so that's 1/6. 6 to the -2, the negative is reciprocal, so that would be 1 over 36. So this gives me some ordered pairs that I can plot. My ordered pairs are 1 over 36, comma -2, 1 over 6, comma -1, 1 comma 0, 6 comma 1, and 36 comma 2. So 1 over 36 and -2 would be 1 over 36 is really close to 0, right next to 0 with a y value of -2. 1/6 and -1. 1/6 is also pretty close to 0 with a y value of -1. Then we have 1, 0, 6, 1, and 36, 2 would be too far off of my grid to show. I'm going to connect these 4 points. And this is a picture of our log function, y equals log base 6 of x. We also want to determine the domain. If we take a look at our picture, we can see that our graph is only to the right of the y-axis. And our domain will be 0 to infinity. You can also notice that your vertical asymptote will be right on top of the y-axis, which is the vertical line x equals 0. So that's the location of our vertical asymptote. Thank you for checking out my videos. Have a great day.